Survivors ready. Go!
He was just too much of like a wild card, I think, at the time for us. He was throwing around other people's names. We didn't know who he was voting for. And he kept saying that he was talking strategy before we even realized that we were going to tribal council. And I didn't really agree with that. I feel like he just decided that he liked Jack and Sarah more and assumed that that was what we were going with.
So it was an absolute mad scramble. And at the beginning, I was all for voting Jack out. I just got a vibe from the fact that she barely approached me that Sarah did not like the plan that I had kind of tossed out to her about potentially taking out Jack or even taking out an orange. She just didn't seem that gung-ho about it. So Matt comes running over just to me, and he's like, hey, like, what are you thinking? What's the plan? And I told him, like, we got to go Jack. And he was like, why? Like, and so I'm thinking, like, why'd you even ask me what the plan was if you were clearly going to doubt it and ask me a million questions about why I was thinking that, when it was somebody that we could very clearly, like, take out very easily. None of us have a relationship with Jack whatsoever. And he also has not been, like, supremely helpful in challenges. He doesn't add much around the camp. Nice enough guy, but, like, I just thought it would be an easy vote. Matt starts scrambling. And he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and he's jumping from group to group to group to group to group. And at one point I grabbed Kai, and Kai looks at me, and she's like, you wanna vote Matt out? I was like, yeah, like, let's just do it.
Lenape, as you can see, Matt was just voted out at the last tribal council. We are down to 12 players. So it is time to drop your expectations because it is not a merge. So we have one more immunity challenge, or maybe two more, or maybe three more coming your way. So for this challenge, I'm gonna need one person as your tribe leader to make some important decisions for your tribe. So have that person step forward now.
Alright,
okay, Algonquin has picked Billy, and Lenape has picked Kyle. So here's how this first part of the challenge is going to work. We are no longer having two tribes. We are going back to three tribes. So Munsee, you guys are going to be reunited. Not the original Munsee. There will be a pink tribe. So what's going to happen is, Billy, I'm going to need you to name two people from your tribe to go on to the Munsee tribe, and Kyle, I'm going to need you to name two people to join them also on the Munsee tribe.
this is torturous. I'm going to say Jack.
Okay, so Jack, head over to the new Munsee tribe. Kyle, so who's going to join Jack on the new Munsee tribe?
Dresden.
Headed over with Jack. Billy, who's the next person headed over to Munsee? Sarah, headed over to the new Munsee tribe. Okay, Kyle, who's the last member joining the Munsee tribe?
Emily,
headed over to the Munsee tribe. So you guys can head back to your tribe. So I will take back the immunity idol, Alejandro. The immunity is back up for grabs. Only one tribe is going to win immunity. It gets a little bit more interesting, but I will explain the details after the point of what's going to happen. So for this challenge, I'm going to need 3 players to be blindfolded and 1 person not to be blindfolded, and that person is going to be a caller, and you're going to be guiding your tribe members to solve a puzzle. The first tribe to solve that puzzle will win immunity. Okay guys, so for this immunity challenge, you will be guiding your 3 tribe members to maneuver these blocks in a way, 4 different colors represented on each different side. So for example, if it was red, blue, yellow, and orange, you would have red, blue, yellow, orange, red, blue, yellow, orange, red, blue, yellow, orange on all 4 sides. It doesn't have to be red all on the top. It could be red here, red here, red here, red there, as long as all 4 colors are represented. There are dummy colors in the mix, so you have to figure out which dummy colors are there and get the right 4 colors on all 4 sides.
Okay, survivors ready. Go. All right, we're going.
Top one.
Forward.
Okay,
Kristen,
put it down
in front of the thing. All right, cool.
And then follow you this way, okay? And now you can hold it or you can set it on the ground, either way.
One forward. Okay, Kristen,
put it down
in front of the thing. All right, cool. Everyone grab a block. Sarah's got one. Happy's got one.
Okay.
All right.
Jack, watch out.
I want to see what's on this.
Rotate.
This way a little bit. So then you can take 2
Hold it
steps
right there.
Baby, watch out.
And then take 2 steps back. Okay. Okay. Julian, whenever you start rotating the cube,
in front of the thing. All right, cool. Everyone grab a block. Sarah's got one. Hack's got one. Brendan.
All
right.
Jack, watch out.
I want to see what's on this bottom.
Rotate.
Okay.
For me. Flip.
No, flip it.
Okay. Can you flip?
No, you're fine. Sarah, you're fine.
Awesome. Yes. You follow me. Flip.
Flip it back. The way that you had it.
Flip one more.
keep it like that for a second.
Put it down like that.
All right, TJ. Hang on, flip it. Towards me. Hold it right there. Okay, now
Flip. Flip. Sorry. Flip. Okay. Rotate. Yes. Okay. All right. Watch your head, please. Step back. Thank you. All right.
Clockwise.
turn it.
I need lights. Turn this way. Thank you. You're good.
Your,
Flip.
your right shoulder, left shoulder.
Yeah. Rotate. Flip.
Okay, TJ, come over here. I want you to put yours on top
Put it down.
of the lasers. There you go.
Okay, rotate, stop, over a little bit.
You just like push it like really forward. I thought it was really good.
Move it to the right. Right there, and I want you to rotate.
Can you rotate it?
Yes. Hold there for 1 second.
All right.
Sorry, did I almost hit you with it?
No, you didn't. You just like pushed it like really forward. I thought it was amusing. All right. Can you rotate it?
Okay, here.
Okay. Can you rotate it counterclockwise? The way that you, this way. Yes. Thank you.
Pile flip.
Turn
Yes.
this left. Turn this right one towards
And I want you to no, don't flip.
No,
Rotate.
keep it flat. Yep,
Yes.
like that. Just like that.
Rotate.
Okay, hold it right there.
Yes. Put it down. Yes.
Chris.
Even it.
Come on.
Please tell me we got it.
No, flip. No, other way flip. Go back. No, other way flip. Left, right flip. Flip forward. Now
Algonquin wins immunity.
Oh my freaking God.
Yes, Bennett.
Hey,
You were.
that was awesome.
Congratulations, you have won immunity. You guys are safe. Thank you. Live in another vote. Alright. I told you guys it would be very interesting tribal council. You guys will both be attending tribal council together. However, you will be strategizing just in your own prospective tribe. So when you guys get to tribal council, you guys will all vote as a group.
TJ, he like pointed out to me at tribal council where he thought the idol was, and it was like this little box by my foot, and I was going to try to get it, and I was trying to slide it towards me before Bennett got back, but I couldn't reach down and get it. I have to follow up with him and see if he got it, because if he has it, that changes everything. I like got hit with such a wave of anxiety, I didn't know what to do, and I knew I wanted to keep me and TJ together, and I knew I wanted to keep the strongest possible tribe together for us to win immunity, because I had a feeling it was going to be a double tribal, both tribes attending together. So that's why I took Bennett and Kai, so that the 4 of us, because I felt we were the strongest 4 that had the best chance of winning immunity, and I'm glad that I did that because it obviously worked out well.
I thought they could have planted one like when we first got
Well, we have your winner of Survivor Brooklyn South and our runner-up of Survivor Brooklyn South, and we're teaming together to make Papa George.
Papa George, proud.
No, we're gelling well. We knew we were. We looked across the, I mean, this is not like romantic, obviously, or anything. But we looked across when we were talking last night at the fire, and I feel like,
I know,
yeah. Kai, like I said before, earlier today, I think is very trustworthy. I think she's definitely loyal to her blue first, because I mean, she was with them first. But her and I seem to really gel. Bennett, I trust, because I know he wants to do things, but he's also going to want to make, he's a player, which is fine. You know, that's, you know, you want to play with those people to make it exciting. He's somebody that I have to watch because he could make a move on me at any time, so I have to get him probably before he gets me first.
Kai's a big player, and she's called a lot of moves so far, and I've supported the moves, I've gone along with them, I've been on the right side of the vote, but they haven't necessarily been my ideas. I wasn't, you know, I was fully on board for voting Matt out, but I didn't come up with that. And if you're gonna get to the end, I can't go to the end with somebody like that, who has a resume full of things, and I was like their side boy, helping them out the entire time. It's not gonna work to convince a jury that you deserve to win. So the one thing I have to look for going forward is finding the exact right time to take Kai out, unfortunately.
So we are going into a dual tribal, one vote tribal council where each tribe is going to be voting as one group for one person, but we haven't been able to talk to them. They aren't able to talk to us. It's going to be what we've decided at camp and what they decided at camp and whatever goes on at tribal council.
I mean, I know there's like 4, but like...
I think we pick a name as a 4
Okay.
and stick with that name as a 4.
I'm not writing any of y'all.
No, I'm not writing
No.
down any pink names.
I will not flip on any of you in a revote.
No, me neither.
I'll go to Rob at this point.
If that's what it
Are
comes
you
to,
guys
that's what I'll
fine
do.
getting out a like Andrea or
Any of the... Yes.
Andrea.
Okay.
Andrea.
Okay.
Well, whatever y'all want to do with Andrea.
Whatever you want to do with
She's literally, I can't count on my hands anymore how many times she's lied to me, and every time I've talked to her, I've been nothing but truthful.
Our last rival was just fucking
Everyone just lies so much. It's not necessary.
I don't think it benefits my game at all, anyways. To vote
For anybody here to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Because at this point, like, we're just fucking like, shut up.
Yeah, we were
basically
kicked out of our
voted out
tribe.
to Exile Island.
We're
or
the
something.
underdogs of this
Yeah.
season.
And they were totally being shit as fuck. They're not even good vibes. They were just lying and like just
Everybody liked me. I don't have an idol. I don't believe anyone on my side to have an idol. And I don't believe any of them have idols, considering they've played 2 idols already. My hope is that it's somebody on their side flips and sees our light. But I think regardless of what happens in terms of things, it's going to be a wild tribal.
And we make them merge if we all do this.
But do we? Right. I don't want to piss off. Okay, I'm trying to think to how to do this in like a logical way for them. Like when I'm like whisper explaining at tribal, you know?
Okay, like, we don't have to say anything to them.
You don't have to. Well, I feel like I should tell them to vote.
Yeah.
Or do we?
There's
for
no
sure want
idols
her
over there because some of them would have, if after our idols play, it could have been any of them. They would have played an idol if they had one.
Okay. So, but we're sure about Andrea over Kyle. I know I figured her name out, but
It could be
Yeah,
either.
it could be-
Here's the thing, Andrea, like, is going to be the type of person that I think her name's going to come up a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kyle's the
gonna go
type
out pretty
that's
quick once.
he's going to be seen as like a merged threat.
Yeah.
I don't
But
think
that
this
could
would be
also,
with
but there's
the
all
freaking
those
dudes in this
threats.
scene,
Yeah.
like,
So many. Okay, I don't mean to play like the girl card, but like, have you seen how that?
and
I think it's
all
all girls.
I would love to not
I'm
continue that.
technically
But
one
like,
of the girls. If I would have curled my hair coming out here, like.
That does like of course cause some anxiety, especially with this many big guys.
yeah.
Like they're gonna team up even no matter they won't care about
They
lines.
shield each other.
Billy,
Like, all
TJ,
of them.
Kyle.
Oh yeah.
Bennett. They're gonna all.
I'm struggling to discover where I fit in, and as these rounds keep going, I feel like people are discovering me as a person, my strengths, what I'm weak at. They're playing off that, but hopefully they see something that they can benefit from, and they'll want to work with me. And people working with me is what's going to make me confident.
If we are all really like adamant to them that that we are willing to go to rocks, even if we're not necessarily actually willing, just like just as long as you convince them you're willing to go to rocks, vote.
Honestly,
Vote the same.
I'm not changing my vote either.
No.
Like, honestly, I don't even. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine going around. I mean, it suck. It would really suck.
But that's
I don't think it's gonna happen.
If I have to go out, that's the way that I would want to go out.
I think they're
Down
gonna
to the bitter
bend.
fucking end.
To be a side guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. This is insane. I've kind of always wanted to go to one of these tribals though, because like it's Survivor. But the thing is, in my sock right now, very wet and soggy, is an advantage that I got from Exile that lets me. It's called the vote doubler, and I can make someone's vote count for 2, and then I won't need to worry if these people are going to revote. But the thing is, to get rid of that at this point when we're so close to merge, and like at merge, I think is where it's really gonna matter having that. I really need to make the decision on if I want to use that now or later, and I might honestly make that decision in the voting booth.
There's 2 pinks on that side, and I think that they'll come back with us. I think when Emily was voted out, Sarah was like blindsided. She was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Let's just air it out then. Let's tell them what happened.
We're gonna air it out.
We're gonna air it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking air it out.
I tried, like when Emily was voted out, I made like a bunch of like.
So wait, who's the pinks?
It's Sarah and Jack.
All right, so who we want, Dresden?
Yeah,
finally.
we told Sarah
Get the fuck out of here.
We told her that name. She was like, "What?" And then Davey told her Dresden as well.
Okay.
So
But then she made a face. She's like, "I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know where."
Well, you know what? And then we'll also get Emily. I didn't mean to put her over there, but I didn't want to put you two over there.
No. It was the right call. It was the right call, but it sucks. But I want to.
She's. I'll literally get up and whisper in her ear.
Yes.
You know, you want to survive, vote Dresden.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's air it all out. I mean, we
have to.
We can't do it too bad because, you would know if your 2 people had idols.
Exactly.
Right?
We would know for a fact.
We would know for a fact.
We would know for a fact.
And Dresden and Emily played there, so there can't be any idols.
Oh my god.
This is honestly not the worst.
It's not
the worst scenario, but it's.
I'm just saying the
He's
last time we underestimated Dresden, he fucked us up.
I know.
So I mean.
But also,
we've
Sarah
been with
has
him
no
though.
reason to trust Dresden over us.
That's true. That's true.
She hasn't been on a tribe with him, right?
No, at all.
Not
Exactly.
So she's got to be with us. It's just
She's just like, what? Like,
And
we don't have time.
And we'll tell Emily too.
Yeah. You did too.
The idea is, we know that we haven't talked to Sarah in a while, but like we were earlier on that pink power, like we're strong going on. So with me and Davey telling her to put Dresden's name down, hoping that she'll just follow suit and know that there's a good reason. And I can't make it very clear or obvious that Andrea and Kyle are with us, but if you kind of think about it, why would he put the other 2 people on a different tribe than with us? Like, I hope that this can work out, because this is not a bad situation for any of us at all if things work out.
I don't know why I'm stressing out. I just know that Dresden made such a bold move that it's gonna obviously garner him some I don't know. It just that whole thing really threw me off. When Dresden played the idol.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So now I mean I don't know if he's I don't know if he found another one. I don't know what I don't know why it was weird that Sarah was just well where?
Yeah.
I don't know why she did that.
I don't understand that response either. But she hasn't played with Emily or with. Oh no, she has. No, she hasn't played with Emily, and she hasn't played with Dresden. And she should be able to trust us.
I don't
at some level.
see any doubt why she wouldn't.
Yeah, 100% with both of us.
And even
telling her the
with
same
Jack,
thing.
Like, he should trust us.
I mean, it's Alejandro's huge. Bennett's huge. I think TJ's huge. Billy. I think all those guys, and Davey. I think those are the big male threats right now. We voted out a lot of women early on. I'm not really thrilled with that, but and there's a lot of big alpha males right now in the game, and I think that's what's kind of going to dominate the second half of this season.
I bet you I guarantee you they're turning out one of us.
Yeah, but why would they want to go to Rocks? I mean, especially if they're cozy.
No, exactly. And bring that up. Bring that up. Be like, we're not going to Rocks. We just vote out.
Yeah.
Just be like,
It's too close to the merge for
Too
Rocks.
close to
even
the
say,
yeah.
just you got us.
Yeah.
We're your votes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going with you guys at the end. I don't care.
No, literally.
Yeah.
I bet you that's what they're doing. They're throwing. This moment
That
makes
makes
sense to them.
That's what I think it's.
I don't think they would put our names down.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go for me or her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to I've been trying to say enough on the radar that people aren't like, who is she? Let's get rid of her. But like, also not so on the radar that I seem like a huge threat. Like, I feel like this is like threat palooza and people want to each other. We've got 4 pinks, 2 blues, and 2 oranges. It's clear that we're with the pinks. So I'm hoping we can just get rid of Dresden, which is what we wanted to do last tribal.
Alright. Munsee, welcome to Tribal Council. Okay, let's get to it. This is probably the biggest round, I would say, of the whole game. A few things. We swapped to 3 tribes. Jack, how do you feel about that?
I love my new tribe mate.
Can you elaborate a little bit more?
I mean, you have to look at it from a positive lens when somebody's like, you need to pick 2 people from your tribe to leave it, and you're one of the people that gets it.
And how does that make you feel, Dresden, that you were sort of chosen to leave your tribe and be put in a position like this?
We were picked because we didn't want to be dealt with in a way.
So Kyle, you were one of those people that stepped forward and chose 2 of your tribe mates to end up on Munsee. So what went into your decision process in that?
You know, it was really hard actually. I did not expect to have to make that decision on the spot. You know, me and Dresden haven't been voting together, so him made the most logic sense to me, and then I felt really bad about Emily, but I know they were on a tribe together, so I was like, at least I'll give them a pair they can work together with on their new tribe. So I was actually trying to help you out a little bit. I know it doesn't sound like it, but you know, that was what was going through my head at the time.
How do you believe that?
I mean, he could have easily gone, okay, Davey and Dresden, because they're 2 people from different original tribes. So like, I do believe when he said he like intentionally gave someone an ally, because it would have been more of a screw over if he had done 2 people from different tribes.
And do you appreciate that he did that for you?
I mean, he was put in a tough position, so I appreciate that I was put with somebody that like he knows that like I've played this game with before. It did hurt for a second though, because I literally said out loud right after he was his pick, I was like, he's screwing 2 people over, and then I'm one of the 2 people.
Andrea, so a little pattern I noticed was the 5 first boots of this game, all female.
Yep, I noticed it.
There are 4 females left. Is there a reason that you think that it keeps happening? Do you feel like your name is on the wall?
I mean, I always feel like my name is on the wall. I think everybody does, but yeah, all women going first. I noticed it. I mean, in some cases it's been a random coincidence of things, but I think it's sometimes the women are seen as less athletic when that's not necessarily true. But at this point, like, I'm not trying to like form a girls' alliance or anything. I'm just trying to like stay alive. Frankly, there's no girls' alliance left to happen. So, I would like to continue existing.
Okay, so we have an interesting scenario because we have 2 tribes at Tribal Council. Alejandro, how do you figure this vote is going to go? there's a lot of different perspectives here.
This specific vote?
This specific vote. How do you feel like this is going to go?
I honestly have no idea how it's going to go because we can't really figure how the other tribe is going to vote since we're all voting together. You just try and hope that, like, you just try and hope that, like, people who you trusted in the past can still trust you because you haven't done anything to build distrust between them, and trying to show them that, like, it's a good choice to trust us since we're not trusting each other.
Yeah. And while you're talking, everybody's listening, so I'm trying hard to pay attention.
Of course, no, I know. But I mean,
very
the
good.
main thing is like, what you want to do when you figure out this type of situation is what's going to happen at the merge. Where are the numbers going to lie, and where are the people that you trust going to trust and stay and be at? Because you got to think of people who you know you can have, and people who you know may have gained other help or people into an alliance, and so you have to go, in this moment, it's a numbers game. You have to go where the numbers are and realize that it's an easier way to...
Very live tribal happening right now. Everyone's whispering with everybody except for Alejandro who's talking.
I'm going to say that everything that you're saying is fantastic.
Thank you. No, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, is that, like, we are just trying to be truthful and, like, respect the trust that, like, we have started at the beginning of the game. And, like, from a power pink tribe, we never broke that bond. Emily only got voted out because two idols were played. We never put her name down. We have been trying to keep this strong. We've only lost one pink person this entire game. No, I'm talking to everyone.
I feel like it's funny because you're like narrating like the story of this game and everyone's whispering all around you for the last like 3 minutes. It's like beautiful.
If we don't come to a consensus, we're gonna have to go to rocks. And I feel like there's things that need. I'm standing. I feel like there's things that need to be cleared up before we vote, and you need to just like open up the floor.
All right, if anybody here has anything they want to say, let's get it out there. If we got to say openly in front of everybody, let's start it off. Anybody?
I think we, all 8 of us, have to really think about what's going to happen when the merge inevitably does happen, because there's people in that tent right now that are going to come for us, and we need to be really united in that fact.
Yeah.
I know we've been divided, like, in separate tribes for a really long time, and a lot of things have happened, but nothing changes the fact that we've voted together at certain points, and we've always been loyal to what we said.
Okay, guys, everyone get back to your seats. Let's do it.
Before we even start, I found this in tribal.
But I'm using my vote doubler on Sarah.
Okay, guys, if anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Hey, Chris?
Found this, and I would like to use it on Kyle.
Okay. So any votes cast for Kyle will not count. I will read the votes. First vote. Kyle does not count. Second vote. Kyle does not count. Third vote. Kyle does not count. Fourth vote. Kyle does not count.
Oh my god.
Fifth vote. Kyle does not count. Sixth vote. Dresden.
That's hilarious.
One vote Dresden. Seventh vote. Dresden. Eighth vote, and the seventh person voted out of Survivor New York, Veterans versus Contenders, Dresden. Dresden, you're gonna need to bring me your torch. Dresden, the time is spoken. Time for you to go. That was an absolutely wild tribal
Oh my god.
I can say whoever was a contender before, they can put themselves in a veteran status after that one. Alright, so let's get to the next challenge. Good luck, guys.
Merge us, please. Wait, are we like, we're not.
Oh wait. Next time on Survivor New York.
Okay, cool. You have to be careful though, because I keep hearing your name come up as 0.
Guys, can we just all go to bed? Let's all agree that we just get in the tent and go to sleep. Okay, guys? Come on, let's just do it. We're very tired.
I don't want to look like a panic scared little girl
Right.
who like wrote down her allies' name. Like, because she got scared. Mommy. Like, I'd own it if I wrote down your name, or I'd lie about it better than I am right now.
I would be lying if I said that I am not devastated at having snubbed. Especially if the next round of the game happens to be merged, because that would mean that I was one tribal council away from being able to fight for my own safety in this game. However, that doesn't take away from the fight that I put up with to even make it to this round of the game. I could have been out rounds ago, but I just kept pushing, and if there's one thing that I did find in this game, it's the confidence to want to do this again. I didn't think I was capable of doing some of the things that I was able to accomplish in this game. For the remaining players in the game, I have respect for all of you, and may the baddest bitch win. If there's a next time for me, I'll be the one to root for, because I'm going to be the same Dresden, just a little bit better.